Our guest today is an international music icon with a heart for his home country, a street poet and an activist. This is Rock City, Africa. Good day, sir. You're welcome to the show, Rock City, Africa. It's great to have you with us.
Thank you. It's
Ade Bantu.
Feels good to be here. Yeah, Ade Bantu, the one and only.
The
Go
one and only.
search it. That's the only human being on this planet bearing that
name.
Linking the West with the South, not forgetting the North. So it's Germany, Nigeria, and then South Africa, and we're connecting it like that,
that's
you know.
cool. It's kind of intimidating interviewing you. You know why? You're such a big international act for a Nigerian.
Okay, thank you for that clause for a Nigerian.
Yeah, no, because Nigerians, we don't have too many big. Well, we are beginning to get them. Quite a lot.
If you know where Nigerians have traveled to, you'll be very surprised.
No, I know
don't forget Seal, don't forget Sade, don't forget Ayon, Neka, Asha.
Nigerians are everywhere.
We're everywhere. Not to talk of the guys like Salam Remy and people tweaking in the background, doing the sounds and all that. You know, statistically, I think every third or every fourth African should be Nigerian. So that says it all. It's difficult to intimidate someone that grew up here, no matter the environment. If we face racism, economic hardships, or what have you not, we still overcome. It's kind of that Nigerian-ness in us.
But you are kind of unique. You have a little bit of a mixed background.
Yeah.
Not just in heritage, but also in where you grew up, all right? Now, I'd like to know a little bit about that and how, as a musician, that affects you, and influences your music.
Well, my parents got together in the 70s when racism was still common sight in Europe, most especially in Britain.
Okay.
And my dad went to Germany to study, and then they relocated for a year or two in the UK where I was born. And that already is a very courageous act for a white woman and a black man to come together and actually openly display their love and compassion for each other. And so I think that kind of like is a thread that kind of like keeps on following me. It's kind of like it's something that I have to live up to that courage, and at the same time it's a blessing. And something very positive. With that said, I spent my formative years in Nigeria. I grew up in Port Harcourt, went to school in Minna, Niger State, also grew up in Lagos as well. So I did a bit of traveling within Nigeria. And I have folks in Ibadan and places like Owijebu. God knows where that is, right? But you can Google search it and you'll find it because there's an SOS village there.
Okay.
That's our prominence. And later on, I went to Germany to further my education, and I was in Germany for quite a while. And when I felt like coming home, I couldn't come home because we had military dictatorships, and some of us were active as students, and we were shouting, and we found that our names were in certain lists belonging to the SSS. And we were blacklisted for being active as students and just organizing anti-shell, anti-government protests and stuff like that. So it was difficult coming back home. So I guess that also kind of like set the stage or got the ball rolling for my music in terms of where I would place myself as a conscious artist.
You're welcome. Oh yeah, to me, Rasta messenger, no problem. Lagos jump, Lagos jumping. Lagos jump, Lagos jumping. Hanging out in a bar, just like hometown. Roast yam, palm wine, only 2 naira. Met a beautiful girl, Funka say from Ife. Just jamming in a bronze and in a silver. Doing the Lagos jump, Lagos jumping. of Colonia, remembering the times in Nigeria. Igbo man said to me, Ikechuku.
Being in Europe, being of mixed heritage, but not really getting the acceptance and love as opposed to what I was getting in Nigeria. So I was encountering a lot of difficulties. So that's reflected in my music because I'm a product of Grandmaster Flash, Public Enemy, KRS-One, Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, things like that. I don't know if these names ring a bell to people out there, but definitely it was the Afrocentric hip hop movement that kind of formed me or informed me as a rapper. And yeah, with that said, so we formed Bantu, and then we formed it as a loose collective. America had the Wu-Tang Clan, and we said, hey, we need our own Niger Wu-Tang Clan. So I called my brother Biodun, with whom I'd always had a beautiful working relationship, and another guy, Amit Shina, singer and rapper, and a fourth guy from Sierra Leone, Patrice Babatunde Bat-Williams. And so we sat down at home and then we did a recording of a song, Ozobu.
Yes.
So we did it for a compilation. So when Ozobu was recorded, we now licensed it. It was on a carnival compilation, just for carnival. In Germany, we celebrate carnival around February. So we recorded on Zobo for the carnival sampler. It was quite successful, and then I just had this crazy idea of shooting a video. So I called up a filmmaker friend of mine and I said, I want to shoot a video for Nigeria, but I don't have any money. All I have is maybe $50. So he said, no problem, I'll shoot the video for you. What you need to do is tell me what your concept is. I said, very easy. Nigerians love flashy things. I need Mercedes cars. And I need you to just shoot us in the car. We'll just drive around and it will work. So the guy says, no problem. So you just organize the ride. So I called up a friend whose father has a company and they lease Mercedes cars. So we got the latest Mercedes, jumped into it with our crazy selves, borrowed some jackets, wore them, and just started driving, and then did the video and edited it. And what a lot of people didn't know or didn't really get at that point was the video was very political, if you double check it, because it was criticizing what was happening in the Niger Delta, because there's this scene where you have us buying fuel, and then you have the meter running, and then you have it flip over to colonial masters in Rwanda, and then they're sitting and then ordering black people around, and blacks are entertaining them. So quite political, but people didn't get it. Anyways, we brought the video to Nigeria, everyone was like, oh, beautiful car, navigation system, blah, blah. Started playing it and people really liked it. That was the beauty, and we got a lot of love for that video.
Nzobu,